What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of comparison video and I'm going to be telling you what the best budget heart rate monitors are for cycling. And these ones that I'm going to be highlighting are the Garmin Heart Rate Monitor Dual and Polar H9 and then the all-new Wahoo Tracker. Let's dive into the video. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I chose these three heart rate monitors, it's because these are the ones that have proven really reliable in my testing, and these are the ones that I've enjoyed using the most. Now, there are others that you can find for much cheaper, like the Kuspu heart rate monitor on Amazon, but I haven't found those to be the most reliable, and I haven't heard the best things about them. But now I'm going to be giving you a complete comparison of the three of them, and I'm going to be telling you which one is my ultimate choice in the end. You'll probably also notice that these three are all chest-based heart rate monitors, and that's because optical heart rate monitors aren't the most reliable, especially when you're doing a sport like cycling or running, where there's a lot of bouncing up and down and a lot of movement and overall motion, because that often throws off the more optical-based heart rate monitor sensors, and the chest ECG ones are overall going to be a lot more accurate when that is the case. Starting off with pricing. The pricing of the Polar H9 is going to be the best, coming in at $59.99, and it can sometimes be seen on sale for less than $50, so do check out those links in the description below because that'll take you to the best pricing that you can see on the Polar H9. Next off, we've got the Garmin Heart Rate Monitor Dual. That comes in at $70, but also for deals like Prime Day and other big events like that, you'll see this heart rate monitor go down to around $50 to $60. Not a big discount, but still is a discount. Next off, we got the Wahoo Tracker coming in at $89.99. Now, since this is a newer heart rate monitor, I would not expect to go on sale anytime soon, so you can expect to stay around that price. And that is edging into that more premium pricing, but in the end, it may be worth it if this fits your use case. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is comfort. I have found the Polar H9 to be the most comfortable heart rate monitor just because of how soft the strap is. I really enjoyed using it, and it is my personal choice for the past 4 years. And this little thing has gotten me through pretty much every single one of my Zwift races, and I also use it for a lot of my runs and outdoor rides. Now, the next heart rate monitor that is probably going to be the least comfortable is going to be the Wahoo Tracker. Now, this is something that was supposed to be improved with the Wahoo Tracker, but I just haven't found the strap to be as comfortable, and I normally notice it more when I'm actually running and doing sports like that. I notice some rubbing and some irritation when I'm using chest-based heart rate monitor straps, especially with the Wahoo Tracker. It doesn't feel as soft as the Polar H9. Garmin and Heart Monitor Dual sort of falls in that in-between zone, but overall, Polar H9 wins for comfort. Now, the next thing is battery life. Battery life is a huge thing with heart rate monitors because the last thing you want to do is show up for a ride with your heart rate monitor on and it's dead and it won't connect to your Garmin or Wahoo or Zwift or whatever you're using. Now, this is not really a problem with most of these heart rate monitor straps because the ones I've chosen have insane battery life. Polar H9 claimed to last 400 hours, Garmin Heart Rate Monitor Dual 3.5 years. So you're probably gonna have to change it maybe 1 or 2 times every 2 years. I'd say that yearly is likely a more reasonable estimation of lifetime. And then for the Wahoo Tracker, it's actually rechargeable. So this thing can actually be recharged through this little battery port right here. And then through that little port, you'll get charging through Wahoo's more custom charger. And the one downside to having a Wahoo Tracker is that if you do lose this piece, it's gonna be really hard to find something to charge your Wahoo Tracker, and you're probably gonna have to just completely buy a new charger, which can be pretty annoying. But it does reduce waste with the coin cells. Moving on to connectivity. All of these heart monitors compare to whatever app or Garmin or any type of device you're trying to pair this to, and that's really great thing about this. But however, one of the downsides is that the Polar H9 right here, this can only pair to one Bluetooth connection at a time. So if you're, say, running Trainer Road and Zwift at the same time, you can only use the Polar H9 with one of them. Whereas with the Wahoo Tracker or with the Garmin Heart Rate Monitor Dual, you can use it with multiple Bluetooth connections, and that's gonna really just give you more freedom when you're using that. So overall, the Garmin Heart Monitor Dual and Wahoo Tracker will win for that section. Now, most of these heart monitor straps also have their own apps that the companies have built, so you can control the settings, update the firmware and stuff like that, and that's going to be through the Wahoo app, through the Polar Flow app, or through the Garmin Connect app. And it's really simple and easy to use. I haven't had any issues with connecting anything. Everything has worked pretty much fine for me. And over the course of the 4 years, I think that the Polar H9 is going to be my favorite heart rate monitor. And this is moving into my final thoughts and leaving you with which heart rate monitor I would buy if I were to buy a new heart rate monitor. And that's probably just going to be the Polar H9. I've had this thing for 4 years. It's literally gone through everything with me, and it has been proven to be really reliable, accurate, and the most comfortable, to be honest. Even with the Wahoo tracker's more flashy features and rechargeability, I don't think it's quite enough to get me to switch from Polar H9 to a Wahoo tracker. However, if I were to choose a second best, that would definitely be the Wahoo tracker, because the Wahoo ecosystem is just what I really love about them, and their support system is great. Whenever you need support, you can just contact them and they'll pretty much help you with anything, and that's what you should expect from a support crew, and Wahoo has really been doing that a lot. I've had replacements with Wahoo kicker cores and old Wahoo tickers, and everything has just been absolutely great with the Wahoo support. So that's going to put it above Garmin because I just haven't had as good of an experience with Garmin. Now, all three of these are excellent heart rate monitors, and I don't blame you for going either way, but overall, my top choice is going to be the Polar H9. And if you'd like to purchase this, it's helped support me, please use the links in the description below because those do give me a small tiny bit. That would really help support me, and it does not cost anything on your behalf. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help support the channel. And with that, thank you all for watching, and ride on.